What happens inside your body when you feel fear? Your heart races, your hands tremble, and your senses heighten. Watch this video to the end to find out why that happens. Hi, my name is Azad, and I'm going to be a physician one day. Today, we are going to explore the world of physiology. Let's get into it. Imagine this: a doctor in an emergency room receives a patient who's gasping for air. His first instinct, he checks for their breathing, heart rate, and blood pressure, without even realizing that doctor has used the concept of physiology. Oh wait, physiology isn't something that doctors used in labs or hospitals. It is something that we use every day. Let's take this little guy playing soccer as an example. As he sprints, his body comes into action. His lungs draw oxygen. His heart pumps faster just to deliver that oxygen to the muscles, and his sweat cools him down. All of this is physiology in action. But here's the thing: you don't have to be a doctor just to use physiology. Next time you take a deep breath, drink a glass of water, or simply sit and let your heart beat, you are the living example of how physiology works. And who knows? Maybe you'll discover something new about physiology. But physiology is not just about staying alive, it's about thriving. Take medicine field for example. Every surgery, every treatment, every medication is based on the foundation of physiology. It teaches us how to listen to our body. For example, when a doctor puts his stethoscope on you, he isn't only listening to your heart, but he is listening to the rhythm of life itself and detecting clues on how well your system is running. Remember that question at the starting of my video? What happens in your body when you feel fear?
Our journey into the heart of fear begins with our senses. They are our windows to the world, constantly gathering information. Sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch. These senses are on high alert. They are the first responders, detecting potential threats in our environment. A sudden noise, a flicker of movement in the shadows, or an unfamiliar scent can trigger the fear response. These sensory inputs travel to our brain at lightning speed, setting in motion a cascade of physiological reactions. Imagine walking alone in a dark forest. Your heart is pounding, your senses are heightened, picking up every rustle of leaves and snap of a twig. Suddenly you hear a low growl. Your brain, in a fraction of a second, interprets this sensory information as a potential threat. This is the spark that ignites the fear response. And just as quickly, your brain can signal that the threat has passed, allowing you to relax. Deep within the brain lies a small almond-shaped structure called the amygdala. It is the brain's central processing unit for fear. The amygdala receives the sensory information from the outside world and evaluates its potential threat level. It is a master at pattern recognition, constantly comparing incoming information to past experiences and learned threats. If the amygdala perceives a threat, it triggers an immediate response. It sends out urgent signals to other parts of the brain, including the hypothalamus. This is the body's command center for the fight-or-flight response. The amygdala's role is crucial. It is the initial alarm system that sets the fear response in motion. The hypothalamus, upon receiving the amygdala's distress signal, activates the sympathetic nervous system. This system controls our body's automatic responses to stress and danger. It's like an emergency switch that prepares us for action. The sympathetic nervous system triggers the release of adrenaline and cortisol, powerful hormones that surge through our bloodstream. These hormones in turn orchestrate a series of physiological changes. Our heart rate and breathing accelerate, delivering oxygen and energy to our muscles. Our blood pressure rises, and blood flow is redirected to vital organs. Our pupils dilate, allowing us to see better in low light. Non-essential functions like digestion are put on hold. We even begin to sweat, which helps regulate our body temperature. All these changes happen in an instant, preparing our body for one of three instinctive responses: fight, flight, or freeze. Once the perceived threat has passed, our body needs to return to a state of equilibrium. This is where the parasympathetic nervous system takes over. It acts like a brake pedal, slowing down the stress response. The parasympathetic nervous system gradually reduces heart rate and breathing, lowers blood pressure, and redirects blood flow back to normal. Digestion restarts, and muscle tension eases. This return to normalcy allows us to conserve energy and recover from the physiological demands of the fear response. The fear response is a powerful and primal mechanism, essential for our survival. Understanding the science behind this intricate process helps us appreciate the complex interplay of our brains, hormones, and bodily systems in the face of danger.
Thank you so much for staying on this video. And if you want me to keep making content like this, give me a like, subscribe to my page, and press that bell icon button so that you do not miss any new videos.